Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Misfits. I almost forgot the name there. And now you may be wondering, King, didn't you jump through a portal last episode? In fact, didn't you jump through that portal? Why, yes I did. But we're not going to be doing that this episode because I realized something. I need storage. Also, new skin. How you like the fit? It's nice, right? Worked very hard on this one. There we are. I gotta show off the trim, you know? But I realized something. Our storage system is an absolute mess. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus today on getting that storage. And then, next episode, I promise you guys, we will do our full adventure into, what is it called? It's called the it's not the Everbright, it's the Eternal Starlight. Promise you guys, then we'll venture in there and get everything we need. Do really cool things. Now we'll go my wife's chest. First, we need to sleep, obviously. We can't do this up dark. What are we, savages? Haha. Also, we got a few dogs. Hi, Ghost. Wanna come in? Good. No, Ghost. I just let you in, buddy. There we are. Good boy, Ghost. Good boy. Alright. So, first things first for the storage. We're gonna actually follow this tree here. So we already got a bunch of these, right? So now what we need is a storage controller. So what the storage controller will allow us to do is to work with multiple storages as if they were one big storage multi-block. This allows for a very large storage network which can be combined with mods like applied energistics or integrated dynamics, as the storage controller acts as an input and output point for all storages attached to it. Connecting either can be done by simply putting storages next to storage controller or next to others that are already connected to the storage controller. It works up to 14 blocks away from controller in all directions. Okay. Then we can get the storage tool, which will also allow us to connect other storages wirelessly. This is possible in the tool. Just right-click the storage controller to bind it, and right-click the storages to link them. The range for wireless linking is the same as regular 14 blocks of space. And then we get the storage link. Storage link allows you to connect multiple storages that are not attached to a storage controller or any blocks that are connected to it. So it's a way to wirelessly connect a multi-block of storages without needing to right-click each one of them. Alright, so to make this is actually really fun. Okay, we just need stone, wood, redstone comparators, and a chest. Alright, that's easy as pie. I really gotta stop saying things like pie. I want pie now. How can I make this into a simple? Alright, so we need a redstone comparator. Do I have? Probably, but that's make it just stone. One nether quartz. We got the nether quartz. Don't have stone. In fact, we don't even have cobblestone. Yes, we do. We got some cobblestone. Thank you, adventures. We want a little bit of a grandiose adventure on stream the other day. Fantastic stuff. Very fun. Wow, that's a lot. Anyways. Into it. Okay. I'm just gonna do this so then we actually iron. There we are. Alright. With that done, let's continue. Having both of these is go in. Thank you. Alright, so we need to make a redstone. I lost them for a second. This is why it's important to have proper storage unit. We need 2 redstone comparators. That. Okay. Need some wood. There we are. That gave us a trash can. Ooh. Good to have a trash can that can just delete anything, huh? Okay. I don't know where the trash can. Alright, so now that we have that. That should be a tune. Same. Oh, I had oak shit. Anyways, okay, so we need. Alright, so we need a space to. Oh, that just took. Wait, where'd they go? Where'd my blocks go? Where'd my blocks go? Did it just auto sort them? Did it just auto sort my blocks? Yo, what? Okay, so that might actually be. Well, let's make this a door. Let's make this a door. Where's my... Okay, so let's make that a door. Do... We don't have copycat blocks, but we have frame. Do we have framed doors? Framed bookshelves? We do framed gates. Oh, we do have framed doors. Okay, framed doors are made like that, and that like that. Are framed doors. Yay. But just sticks in wood. There we are. So yeah, it just straight up takes from the inventory. That's actually really clever. But still, okay, so it still means that I have to manually search through things. That is interesting. But it works with applied energistics. So what that means is... Oh, there's also dimension. Right, but if it works with applied energistics, what that means is, theoretically, we could make an applied energistics setup, right? Have everything, have these be used as the disk drives, essentially. And then we can just grab everything from there. And then we can still have this wall of items without having to actually find the items. So I didn't think we were going to go into applied energistics, but it looks like we might have to. God, we have so much energy. And you're used to make... You're used to make good things. Okay, so let's get into applied energy, shall we? First things... Charger, which is... My brain wants pie. Delicious pie. Charger. And then we need a inscriber, which is 2 pistons, and then a piston is made. Piston is made with cobblestone, iron, wood, and redstone. That was right. Ah. That's that done. energy acceptor. While they insert will naively accept RF media, the vast majority of an ME network causes its own data. Uses own data code called AE. Can be converted into AE at a ratio of 1. Okay, of 2. Okay. Gotcha. And that might get me more things. That's not good for us to get, but flux used throughout the vast majority of applied energy 6.2 devices and serving as a base for crafting all of the cabling within an MA network. You'll simply want to mass produce these, and the way to do so is to make a flute crystal by throwing nether quartz, charged surface quartz, and redstone together in a pool. Or this will give you a flux crystal, which you can turn to dust and scriber. Alright, so we need. So an ME controller is flux crystals, sky stone, and engineering processor. That looks good. Oh god. Okay, so ME glass. Let's just do regular ME glass, which is quartz fiber. Quartz fiber is that. Okay. Alright, so let's set this. Let's hook this up to our power network. That was very rude. Alright, so let's set this up for our power network. We gotta go down here. Now, this is where things get a little complicated, because I decided to do that. What I can do is I can bring it over. Perfect. Do that. Not there anymore. They're both powered. Wow, they... Alright, so let's work on the next steps then. We want to start working on the flux crystals processing. So let's go through them one at a time. So we need a logic. So this needs a universal. Silicone is made by heating up surface quartz or just regular quartz. Okay, regular quartz in here work. Get 3 ready. Let's see about 13 nether quartz. 7. Alright, so yeah, all we need to do is just cook up this quartz real quick, get more silicone, but that does mean I will have to go into the nether to get even more quartz, because let's be honest here, we're not cutting it on the quartz. Let's cook that up real quick. That's so much iron. It's an ungodly amount of iron. There we are, 7 silicone. That should do us for now. There we are. Now it looks like we did get more silicone. Yeah, so we have 10 silicone in total and only 19 nether quartz. That's not great. We need more. But it will do us for now. So... Ooh, I rewrote the shaders. My bad. Okay, so we need... Thankfully, I had the foresight. Grab one of... Oh, my armor tombstone bound. Okay, good. Had to ensure, you know? But because now we have the press we need. There we are. That'll make us our silicone. We need silicone for each and every press. Okay. And we're gonna need a lot of them. So Minecraft, these ones, so we're gonna need a lot of logic circuits, okay? We're gonna need a lot of logic circuits and maybe more calculations. My name calculations. Oh, it does look like we'll only need one engineering circuit. No, we'll need a few of those. Yeah, so we need a few engineering circuits. But we're mainly gonna need logic circuits. Just gold. That up. We'll do 16. We'll do 16 logic circuits. So we'll do 16 logic circuits. Device is offline, but clearly not online. I don't know. Things are crazy. Alright, so we need one of each circuit. Boom, boom, boom. Going into the terminals. What I'm thinking we can do, because I like this wall. I like the storage wall. The only issue is I don't think we have. I also really like how this looks. And you can make it into bricks. You can actually craft with this. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, sky stone blocks look dope as hell. There are 16 circuits. The engineering circuit. Diamond. So let's do 7 of those. We have more diamond. We don't have as much. Let's just do 7 of those. And then, do I have any regular? Do I need to find them? I'm not finding any regular searches. Which I don't love, but hey, what can you do, right? Oh, redstone. Very least, like 1. We'll make 5 of them. 6. We'll do 6. And then we'll just do 2 of these. God, we have so many saddles. That's another attuned diamond. Good to know. You are go in. Okay. So I need Certus quartz. Giving them all. Good news is we have netherite. This is so much. We can make cobble. We can make cobblestone with the essence, obviously. But we need more Certus quartz. And the only way to get Certus quartz is, well, Certus quartz we can only get through either the essence, mining it, you can also create a reaction chamber with 16 of each of these and get that, but that's not good. Yeah, so we need the essence. Because we need a lot of those blocks. In the meantime, why don't we make a meteor? So let's make a compass. I don't think I have a compass. And make one of those because we're gonna need it. Okay. Do I have a compass? In tools, right? I seriously not have a compass? Out of everything I have, a compass isn't one of them? That's just awkward. Alright, let me make a compass real quick, because that's easy to make. Alright, so we don't... any more materials. Ugh. Okay. So how does functional storage... when placed and connected with the linking tool, other drawers, the controller acts as a hub. Ah. Gotcha. Okay, so this is basically that, but with drawers. Which makes it not as good. Acting upgrade. Pretty sure I put them. Be awkward if I didn't. And I lost. Oh, there it is. It's there. We're chill. Don't worry, I didn't. Powerful weapon. Isn't that right, Ghost? Alright, well, while we wait for that to come. Any ender pearls? And sticks. And then that... okay, do I want... I might... some of these fragments on there. That's for future, not for now. Look at her in her nearly full Supremium armor. Okay. Alright, so... that's... oh, this is pretty easy. Like, it's pretty damn easy. And then just an ender pearl. That was extremely simple. Yay! We have a compass now. Thank you, my dear. And then we just need to charge that shit up. And now we get a meteorite compass. This tells us where other meteorites are. Did that link it? I don't know. I don't know how this works. But we're just gonna throw the things in there and hope for the best. Alright, now that we have our meteor compass, we need more surface quartz. Meaning we need to go hunt for a meteor. Very long journey as the two windmills behind me just churn in opposite directions. Oh god, I love it. Whee! Oh, there's one. Wow, that was easy. That was really easy. Oh my god. We found that instantly. There we are. That's one. Let's see if we can find a few more. We might need a lot of them. And if my memory serves right, you can use these. Sprout budding. Okay, from budding. So much emphasis. These are found meteorites. There are 4 tiers of budding, right? Okay. Every time a bud grows by another stage, the budding block has a chance to grade by 1 tier, eventually answers block. Ah. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so that's good. So we can grow them. That means I might not. Is it underground? It's underground. Okay. I don't know where the other one is. We're gonna go back. Quick. This is a very big cave. I should be nice. I should be a good husband. I found more kiwi. There we are. Let's go back home. So because we can just grow them, that means I have few others in this backpack. Yes, I do. So the reason why we are not using the blocks is because Hey Cat, my lovely wife, is using those to create an infinite source of them. You're welcome. She's next to me. Anyways, copper alloy, yes or no? Copper alloy should be useful, I think. Do we have? I don't think so. We do not. But we just need to smelt copper with silicone. Do 5 of these. And this should grow us some. Okay, that's the processor's done. Right. Raw ham. Alright, so now we need... So we have those. Now we need to make an annihilation for this. Made by throwing... It's so small! I love it! Well, that's an easy fix. Are my trophies smaller than you? So if you right click on the trophies, you can manipulate the size of them. I have manipulated the size of my trophies to be bigger. Alright, so let's do this. Ooh, that's a lot. Wow, that went incredibly fast. Hell yeah. Oh, an inscriber. Oh, why are they blocking the chests? Teehee. There we are. That makes that done. Yay! 8 more of those. Lovely. Okay. So, Annihilation Core needs a logic processor, fluix dust, and nether quartz. A formation core is the same, but with charged regular. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. And then case fires are smaller. They are, yes. We need an illuminate panel, which is 5 of the dust with glass. Enough glass. Do I not have sand? Do. There we are. Nothing like deleting a small parcel of land for resources. Am I right? And because I'm lazy, I'm gonna fire stack in one go. Into sand, please. There we are. Glass, yay! That's all I need for now. So I need to finish up this panel. So to create that, I need glowstone dust, that, and that. Okay, that's easy to make. That's easy. We have all of that. And as well as iron. Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna finish this up once we make this panel. Means I'm most likely gonna have to get back in there at some point. ME terminal. There we are. And then a crafting terminal is made like that. Let's make a crafting terminal. There we are. Alright. And basic cabling. I'm making the bare bones of what we need, essentially. But I think... yeah. That is all we got time for today, unfortunately. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I know I didn't get the full storage in, but I promise, by the next episode, all of the storage will be done. And we will have our computer system set up. Everything looking brand spanking new and all pretty. Alright? So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, I've been Professor King. Goodbye!